meet you. I really wanted to, have you come on the show and tell your story and stuff like that.
Hey, it's nice to be here, man. I thank you for reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, so what made you become a martial artist? Like what was the influence behind that?
My dad. My dad is the founder and creator of our style, Red Dragon Karate. My dad was my hero, and I wanted to be around him, so I went to the studio and started learning martial arts.
That and I hate that you guys get excluded out of everything because y'all pretty much as important as the Shakur side of the family as well. I just hate that they don't put y'all like in the movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm just glad people, like it and I enjoy the history and
Yo, 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 welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and this is episode 728. Got a special guest tonight. First time on the show, my homeboy Scheme, such a legend in the city of Saginaw. Always positive, always showing love to the local artists. So we gonna wait till he get in here and I can bring him on and chop it up. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, the 1804 Show Chapter 2 on YouTube and on TikTok. But yeah, let's get it popping. We finna have a good time. Like I said, great guy, one of the realest that I met so far. So we just gonna have a good time. Sorry, y'all had to charge my phone. But yeah, shout out to all the viewers. But yeah, it's finna go down. You know what I'm saying? I was sick the other day, so sorry for the delay. But health is wealth. So, but yeah, let me bring him up in here so we can get this started.
Hey,
Yo, 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 yo.
yo. Can you hear me, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There we go. What's going on?
Man, nothing, man. I really been waiting for this all day.
Man, that's what's up. Me too.
yeah,
Real though.
the first time on the show, man. It's an honor.
Hey, same fam. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was saying I was gonna come talk some shit like I'm supposed to bet on this joint.
yeah, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, man, our lives already written, so it was destined to happen today, like it was
That's a
supposed
fact.
to. So,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
but yeah,
But
it was. But yeah, I was gonna say, man, that promo that you made was hilarious, but
man,
I always speak that real stuff and always go to like the beginning because I'll be trying to get the people to understand the human beside the monikers and the nicknames and the street
for
names and
sure.
stuff like that. Because I always acknowledge a as a person, as a human at the end of the day. Because regardless of everybody's perception, like, we are bigger than that. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. That's a
Yeah.
fact. That's a fact. Well, I'm an open book, brother.
Oh,
Know
shoot
that.
me, shoot me too, man. So let's get it started, man. So how about you tell us about like the beginning, like the upbringing, like so just first of all, like how you fit in that order with your siblings and
Oh,
like how you grew
okay.
up.
Well, I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest on both sides. So I was I was born in '74. Um, I was raised by another cat of my biological pops. I don't think it was the fact that he just didn't want to be around. I think he just didn't understand what, he was young when this shit popped off. We don't get a chance to understand that type of stuff when we young. We just hear the stuff about our biologicals or whatever.
Hmm.
So a lot of times I held a grudge about certain shit, but I had to understand though that, he was young. He really didn't understand what was really going on. So I got raised by another man and he was a real good dude, you know what I mean? And I had three brothers on that side. On the side of my biological, I have two brothers and three sisters. So I'm the oldest on both sides.
Man, I had no idea, man. You look good for your age, man.
Hey, I be 50 this year, bro. Real shit.
That's amazing because I was the baby. You know what I'm saying? In my family, it was three of us. My mom and I'm the third of my dad's. So it's just like crazy because it's just a lot of people, man. Because a lot of people were just like, "Hey, you need to do this, you need to do that," but it's not my job to do anything. Because if anything, I'm able to understand. Because it's just some things to like about black men. We will always be boys to certain people. Like we would never be so-called men, no matter how old we are.
That's a fact.
And it's like that stigma with being in Mississippi, like back in the day when they used to call us boy, and we could be like
Yeah,
80 years old, 90 years old.
yeah,
But it just be crazy because we can't be leaders. Because anytime we leaders, they kill us.
yep, yep. We got to grow up to be martyrs, bro.
No doubt.
You feel me? That's
No doubt.
that was that was my thing too. That's what's crazy. I don't know if people can really see it in me, but that's how I was raised, fam. Like my whole shit was like to have something to actually to die for, not to live for, man. You know what I'm saying? Something to die for. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been an activist for things that I believe in. Like I would die on the sword for these things. Like you know what I'm saying? So that's just been my whole way of thought since I was younger to be to grow up to be a martyr, like to die for my people though. You know what I mean? They remember me for what I did for my people and whatever level, whatever the magnitude it is, that's what I wanted to do. I mean, it's still a big part of who I am today. I just found a better way to do so.
Yeah, me too, man. And good in jail. I learned that too.
That's a real
Yeah,
can't do shit in there.
because it was so funny because when we had those protesters for George Floyd and
Yep.
all that, everybody was like, "Where were you at? Why you wasn't outside protesting?" Cause I ain't trying to get pepper spray. I ain't trying to get my ass beat. I ain't trying to get locked up. Like I ain't no good locked up. I'm good outside, making sure that I spread awareness. Cause everybody just think that you're supposed to sacrifice your not only your life but your health, your record, your public perception, and all that to take a stand. And you don't have to do that because the social media stuff,
Mm-hmm.
man. Because everybody mostly use it for the wrong reasons, but if you use it for the right reasons, then your impact will be even greater if
Definitely.
you learn how to cut off the ignorant part. and
That's a fact.
and I just
That's a whole fact.
and I just really been um, educating people just with like the history segments and sharing my experiences because I want people to understand like I ain't no gimmick, I ain't no movie character, I ain't
Right.
no so-called agent. I'm just a man that was willing to just be honest and tell my story and just allow people to share their stories as well. So I'm just never been that type of person to just down anybody because my catalog speaks for itself. Because I just think that I was just able to step outside the box
Uh-huh.
and just give everybody a chance to have a voice.
Right.
Because I don't discriminate. Because I feel as if everybody can contribute to my show, and I don't play politics and stuff. If you're serious, then we can do something. But if you're not, then I ain't gonna hold that against you because this ain't for everybody. You know what I'm
Yes, man,
saying?
bro,
So
real man. With the field you in, like I say, this is something that I've done for years, a long time. So
mhm.
I know what you go through, and to watch you continue to build and to continue to move on and do your show, bro. Like I say, that's inspiring for other people to see, because other people go through the same shit you go through. You know what I mean? Because like I say, it's a lot of work behind these shows.
Yeah,
People might think you just turn the camera on and get on here and just say some shit, but it's not. When you doing history shows, you got to do research. You got to know about these people you talking about. You got to have the right kind of convo to convey when you doing these. So, and then sometimes you might be sick, you might be under the weather, some shit going on, but you gotta be on at this time. It's like so many things happening, and you still get up here and do what you gotta do, man. So, like I say, it's people watching you, fam, that you inspiring, man. So keep doing what you doing, brother, because there's people watching you, and it's good for you, man. You showing a lot of strength, bro. You showing a lot of strength and discipline, and the work ethic is crazy, bro. I would definitely give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been watching you for a while, getting to it, and I done seen times where shit was kind of wearing you down, and you know what I'm saying. You persevered and you still doing it, fam, and it's a beautiful thing, bro. So keep inspiring, bro. Inspire yourself to inspire others, brother. Real shit.
yeah. Thank you, man. You too, man. Because we don't really give a lot of the OGs, man. They just do. Because if it wasn't for y'all, putting it out there and just making sure that we had the opportunities. Because I know that a lot of people may not see how much of a vessel that White's Bar in those events play out, but you got to be somebody to have been at White's Bar. So in
That's a fact.
Hamilton and all these places. So I just think that us as like artists, you know what I'm saying, influencers. I can't even say right now, but just
I know what you're talking
podcasters.
about.
Everybody is old. White's Bar, Hamilton, all these other venues. They're just due, man. And I just also just want to say like I heard about you too, and I just always respected you and just how you move with your sons and stuff like that. You show them the man, and not just any man, but a man that's just willing to create something and build something. Because I'm always been a builder, you know what I'm saying? I always been a
Yeah.
fan of building blocks.
Mm-hmm.
So I just always just made sure that whatever I wanted to do, I didn't want to just be stuck at a particular stage of my life. I just wanted to just make sure to show people that I'm from the crib and I'm doing all of this. And you can do it too.
Yeah.
It's just all about just, sacrificing and really changing the way you think and changing your routine. Because our
Yeah.
routine is a prison. Because
Yeah.
I had to change a lot of stuff, man.
Man.
It was hard. It was just, oh man,
All
it
right,
was,
go.
yeah. Because just for years, and I like to use movies as an example,
Uh-huh.
but I was like Peter Parker, man, when he became the Black Spider-Man, and he had to rip that shit off of his
Mm-hmm.
body. And I didn't really realize how bad I became until people that really cared about me actually sat me down, which is like, you okay? And I was forced to not lie to them. I couldn't. And it was just one of those things that you have just that revelation. Either you change now or you're going to pay for it if you
Mm-hmm.
don't.
Yep. Yep. That's a fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact. You got to get it together. You know what I mean? It comes in stages though, fam. Like you said, like I said, about to turn 50. So I came from like where we started at. I came from a childhood of where I was born into a situation to where it was pretty okay. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty okay, but I still lived in the hood, so I had to deal with hood shit. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
But at the same time, stuff got hard where my moms and my pops they wasn't seeing eye to eye. And from my era, you end up at your grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? You end up at your grandma. So I'm staying at my grandma, and my grandma in the hood, where I'm from. Right now, this
Right.
is where I'm out there doing outside shit though. Now I'm off the porch. I'm outside banging, doing what I mean. This that and the third. But the whole time while I'm on the gangbang shit, I'm doing it in a different light. Like I grew up in an Islamic household also, so
Okay.
I've learned knowledge of self. I'm not Islamic myself, but people in my family that is. So I learned
Oh,
knowledge of
no
self
doubt.
early. You know what I mean? This was one of the first things my mom's was instilling us to know who we are. You know what I mean? To know who you are is to know who somebody else is. You know what I'm saying? You learn your people through yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you learn a lot of yourself. I with the gangbang shit, I would teach my young dogs like we ain't out here just busting off and wilding. We holding the hood down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just holding the neighborhood down. Don't come over here with the wild shit. Stay over there with it. It's not us like trying to be the Bloods versus the Crips type shit. Like nah, just don't come over here with that. Y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do over that way, but we hold this down. You know what I mean? And that's the way I wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? With some kind of structure. But it's not like that in the neighborhood. It's like, yo, you either the hood or you ain't. So, I went that route, and music was something that just kind of gave me a route, bro. It gave me a way to speak. I could talk I could talk more. Like I was a heavy influence. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't mean to make it sound bad, but my nickname is Scheme, bro. So like I could manipulate any situation, fam. You know what I mean? I learned to not be negative with the manipulation and learn how to manipulate it in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? So I always wanted to talk or teach without teaching. If a motherfucker, if you tell a person you teaching them, they ain't listening to you. But if they learning from example, you ain't saying nothing. You actions is teaching. So I used to write stories, bro. I started turning them stories into songs. Them
Hmm.
stories became songs, and it would be what I'm going through in the neighborhood or what I see. And that was my way to talk to the people. So that's what got me nice, bro. This was my way to talk to the homies. And once it got outside the neighborhood, it was like, oh, my man T Lays, the coldest. It became like the battle raps and all that shit. And once even at the battle shit though, even when I link up with somebody from the other side, I would tell them, they be like, dog, you nice, bro. I'm like, nah, I'm all right, bro. You got the game too, fam. The shit you doing is nice too. I never just told nobody they was ass or none of that, fam. I wasn't that type. Even if I was nicer than these people on the mic with my skill, I would never talk like that. I would always uplift. You know what I'm saying? Always, bro. So that's me to this day, bro. Like that was my upbringing. Like I said, I did the wild shit, but I always tried to find a positive spin on it. I tried to bring the best out of whatever was going on. If it was old ladies in my neighborhood that they couldn't get to the store. They sons, nephews, or whatever ain't around. We go take care of that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, we go ahead. You know what I mean? That's the type of timing we was on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, man. And that's what we supposed to do, because in our neighborhoods, man, it just be so crazy. Because I had read about the guy who bought the Black Wall Street in Tulsa. He bought like a whole bunch of acres, and he could have just been the only millionaire there, but he made other people millionaires as well. He made other people self-made, super efficient, and just making sure that they was able to take care of themselves and take care of their families. Because a lot of people don't really realize just how many people that stayed on those blocks and
Right.
just was able to become bankers, lawyers, doctors, teachers, and all that stuff happened just with that massacre. That was their prom night, and I just always just think about that and just be like, wow, that's just crazy. Just
Right.
how we never was taught that, and not saying that everybody that lives in the hood is ignorant, because you got some geniuses, you know what I'm saying? You got the most
Mad
smartest people.
geniuses. Yes.
Exactly. So I just always had knowledge of stuff too. And my grandfather and my grandmother, they was raised Islamic as well. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? My grandfather was Mr. Brown, who owned that fish market on James,
Okay.
across the
Right
street from the clinic.
around the way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
grandfather. So
Okay. That's
he was
what's
just,
up.
yeah, it's crazy because like as a kid, he would just always give me these positive affirmations and just to tell me like, man, you're gonna be great, man.
See?
You come for me, you my blood, and this and
Yeah,
that.
that's how they used to talk, bro.
You know, when
Yeah.
you 7, 8 years old, you're like, what this nigga talking about?
That was them jewels, though. They was
Yeah.
giving us them jewels, though, brother. My granddad was the same way. They was giving us them jewels, man, when they was telling us that, bro. We wasn't understanding. You know what I mean? But we see
Oh,
it now.
no doubt, man. And it's just amazing just knowing that you just know that you different just from jump, and everybody isn't meant to get it, everybody isn't meant to understand you, and I don't even think that I'm hated. I just think that everybody just find me misunderstood, and that's okay. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it that you ain't supposed to really figure me out, because I wasn't born to be figured out. I was born to stand out. I was born to carry a particular purpose that's for me, and same like everybody else, but just everybody just lack the
Hmm.
potential because they allow themselves to fall into the abyss.
Yeah.
And we have to be very careful with that, man, because it just, I just think that a whole lot of people just had chances to change, and they chose to stay the same, because it takes work to change, man. And for example, when I say that I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I'm not afraid to admit that, but when my brother passed away, man, I was a mess. I was empty, and I didn't know what to do, because that really affected everybody. But mainly, I saw how it just took a toll on my mom, because my mom was like a soldier. Like, my mom never really cried in front of me. My mom was just always tough. And I just tell everybody, like, when you see someone bury their child, you would never forget that. Like, that shit will fuck you up,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
that's some psychological shit. Like, that would really get you to the point of, all right, I gotta quit bullshitting. I can't be out here playing around. I gotta do something, because that was really some life changing shit right there. And I just always just make sure that whenever I see her, I give her a hug, man, because I really appreciate things that a whole lot of people don't. Because you just think that this person is gonna be here forever, or you have time with this
Yeah.
person, but you don't. You don't
That's a
know.
fact. Yep.
You don't know, man.
Yeah. I could relate. I
Yeah.
could relate. I could relate. I had to bury my youngest son, bro. You feel me? My youngest son, he died. He was 11. You know what I'm saying? We had the same birthday and everything. You know what I mean? So I know exactly how that feel. That shit. I mean, to this day, it never gets. It never get easier. You know what I'm saying? But
Never.
at the same time, you try to you try to do what's best for yourself and what they would want you to do. Like my son Tyreek, Q would have loved to see me doing what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? Like you say, I was messed up, bro. When it happened, I was messed up. I couldn't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was out of there, but I started thinking about what my son would want me to do, what made him happy. He was most happy when he seen me doing what I do. I did my radio show when he was born. The day he was born, bro, I'm holding him up in my arms doing my online radio show. You know what I mean? So he's been around that shit his whole life, and he loved to see me do it. So that's what got me back into even doing any kind of radio. You know what I'm saying? And putting these platforms back together. So you know what I mean? Shout out to you. You know what I mean? Shout out to your moms, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to your brother. I salute you for still being able to keep pushing and you know what I'm saying? Keeping his name alive, though, brother. That's good shit
Oh,
right there.
thank you,
Yeah.
man, and likewise, man, because we have to make sure that we take that pain and we turn that into not just profit but into prosperity.
Definitely.
Because
Definitely.
pain is just it's the nucleus of your origin, and I just always just want to make sure that I advocate for mental health and depression, man, because that's really taboo in our community.
Right.
Because we was taught to laugh at people like that, and I just had looked at everything different because I was completely oblivious to what depression really was. Because I really thought when I was feeling blue that I knew what it was, but I didn't
Yeah.
until it happened to me, and just will just fall down crying a lot of times and
Yeah, bro.
be in my head for like hours at a time, and people were just like, "Man, you all right? No, like you too damn big to be crying." And I'm like, "No, I don't know what's going on," and just
Man.
having insomnia and just your friends just moving on. It's
Mm-hmm.
just tough, man. You just because I was really like mentally, I felt like I was in the sale. Like I was literally at the sanctuary for 6 years, bro. And it was nothing that I could have done. And I always just try to explain to people about the inner child that you have, because those memories pop up. And one thing about memories, man, like once they come, they stop your tracks. They get you to the point of like you just want to go back so bad, and you can't go
Mm-hmm.
back, but you
Mm-hmm.
have to learn to realize where the memories coming from. And sometimes our loved ones give that to us just in case we forgot. So I really had to change my whole perspective about
Mm-hmm.
things. And it wasn't no overnight thing. It took years, but I just always just want people to understand that's why I'm kind of the way that I am, and I'm very outspoken because I let people push me around so many times, bro, and I ain't say nothing. And I let people get away with certain fuck shit, and I ain't do nothing as much as I
Yeah.
wanted to put my hands on them. I couldn't do it because I didn't want to lose everything. Because I have a lot to lose, man. And shit, people would clown me if I let a certain lane take away what I worked so hard for. So a lot of times I just use discretion, and I also just make sure that I pick and choose my battles, man. Because
Mark.
yeah, because everything isn't always about fighting.
Hell
Because
no.
you can fight without throwing a punch. It's your
Sure can.
success. Your success will hurt them way worse than a punch to the face.
Mm-hmm. Damn
Because
right.
they would heal that black eye or that busted nose, that fat lip would heal, but your bank account, man, they ain't gonna heal from that. They gonna be super sick from that.
Hell
You
no.
know, so
For real though.
but
That's where you
yes,
hit them at. That's
yeah.
definitely where you hit them.
So it's just like, people like you, man, I just really glad that we was able to cross paths, and, just to see you like watching my content and, really just, checking me out. I was just like, damn, I made it.
Telling
I
you.
really made it.
Man, that's
Yeah. So,
up. Ah, for real though.
yeah.
I like I said,
So,
I like to definitely share that shit and make add more eyes to it because you doing a real justice to the community, bro. Not just our community, but our community. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah,
just here in the SAC, but for Black people in general. You know what I'm saying? You doing a real good, thing for us, bro. So that's why, like I say, I support that shit 100%, man. It's not a lot of us doing that. You know what I mean? So I love to see you out there spreading, spreading what you spread. Like I say, you talk about a lot of different topics. It ain't just history, but the history is popping.
yeah,
But you talk to people like me that we not big time, but we big with what we do. We good at what we do. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to give people like us a platform also, because sometimes we don't get it, and even if we do, you know what I'm saying, it's good to be able to come and chop it with you or somebody like you. You know what I'm saying, and talk to your audience and let them get a more understanding of who we are and why we like who we are and how we connect. You know what I mean? So it all work out, man. It's a beautiful thing, bro. For real.
and no doubt. And I just enjoy talking to just great wordsmiths, man, because I just try to make sure that I don't invite any of the low vibrational stuff. We got enough of that that's really is perpetuating just nonsense in our community, because that's the type of shit that get pushed to the forefront,
Mm-hmm.
and the algorithm pick up on that so quickly that that shit goes viral, and then you have people like our counterparts thinking that we all like that, and
Yep.
I'm like, we ain't all like that. We all like no Hurricane Chris or no Sexy Red. Like, even if we is, like, that's our fucking business. But
You know what I
it just be too much, and because I can't help that I have great diction or great vocabulary, or I speak with a great vernacular. I can't help that. If anything, I always just been great on just making sure that to speak with proper English, because my mama didn't play that. My mama was raising those stupid ass kids, so she always made sure that we spoke with, like, we had some sense. And
Hell yeah.
yeah, because it's just the people that I encounter, they're like, "Oh, you sound like a white boy," and I'm like, "What a white boy sound like? I can't sound like I'm educated. And you want a smart man, brother, whatever.
You
Like,
know what I'm
everybody,
saying?
every black man ain't no nigga. Like, and even I had to quit calling myself that, because if I kept calling myself that, then I was gonna stay that. I want to
I
be
understand.
referred to as a man, because it's hard to become a man, bro. Like, because it's still like people in my age group and your age group that just got older. They didn't grow up,
Yep, yep. That's a fact.
and
That's a fact.
I
Grow
don't
up.
ever want to be that, bro. Because life is just all about evolving, and I have really just have the pleasure just going back and just from like my first month of the show that I was doing it
Mm-hmm.
till now, I just really just be so amazed. And I know that you can relate, just if you can just go back to like probably like the earliest footage that you was able to do, or like a recording, and you just sit back and you just like older and wiser now, and you be like, wow, like I was so angry, or what was wrong with me, like and but now it's just like a reward,
Yeah.
and the greatest reward is just making sure that like you wanted to just do more, you wanted to just get better, you didn't want to just settle,
Mm-hmm.
like you just always pushing the clock, you was always walking the extra mile, and I always just make sure that anybody who comes to me asking me for advice for how to start a podcast and stuff, I just always tell them like prepare to work, because this is no joke, this is no cakewalk, because
Okay.
one thing about your audience is that if you don't post or you ain't consistent with it, they gonna go find somebody else. Like, ain't no loyal people and stuff
Real
nowadays.
fact.
So, because people respect consistency, man, and it just was crazy because like a lot of Saginaw rappers was like, man, you made me step my game up, man. I just be seeing you put the working and push them episodes out, man, you was like, man, I'm lazy. Let me, and I just tell people, like, when you enjoy what you do, it's not work. It's
That's a
pretty
fact.
much is um lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
But at
indeed.
the end of the day, it's just all about what you want to leave behind. It's the legacy,
Mm-hmm.
and just fact that I was able to just meet so many people, people that was just played a high significance in society. Just when you was talking about the Bloods and the Crips, I talked to the daughter of the dude that started the Crips,
Nice.
and she told me that she would rather have her dad instead of her dad being murdered. She would
Mm-hmm.
rather have been in his presence because people don't think about just the street stuff that they do and stuff like that until they either in that jail cell or they in that morgue. And they ain't even thinking in the morgue. They cold. They nothing. Gone. 0%. So it's just always like one of those things that we have to just make sure, like, okay, what am I great at? What I'm good at?
Right.
And everybody can step in the same arena, and there's many arenas in the United States. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different sports events and stuff like that. And I just always just look at this from a point of view is that just like the Dow, they have like rap concerts. Sometimes they have gospel fest. They have monster truck shows. They have hockey games. We can all be in the same arena, and we all can have those different sports, but our content, our skills, our talents, our gifts can be those sports. But we
Mm-hmm.
all can be in the same arena, participating and partaking in it. It ain't no competition. You know what I'm saying? I don't never look at that I'm the best out of everybody in the city. If anything, I'm a pioneer too. That's how I look at it. And I want to be around all the pioneers because I'm a student. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you know how to do, you know what I'm saying? And I know you, the type of dude that want to plant seeds and you like to watch your seeds grow into this full potential. And that's why I really, what I'm saying, respect you, especially respect your son and stuff like that. But because I have put him on my last mixtape and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and I just
Yeah.
really enjoy like just flow. And you don't hear that no more, especially in his age
Mm-hmm.
bracket. You don't really hear because I'm reminding me of some Big L and some Craig Mack stuff, bro. And I know all about that because I grew up on watching the
That's
box and
what's
stuff like
up.
that. I
Yeah.
love that. I was just like, man,
Yeah.
who is this dude? Man, let me hit him up, man. Just the fact that, like, he's just really like a big caliber artist. Like he's an MC and he respects the craft and it's a substance. It
Yes,
was
yeah.
just it was just like a great breath of fresh air, though.
I appreciate it. Yeah. 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 I appreciate that, bro. It's hard work. Hard work, man.
Oh
That's
yeah, yeah. So how did you know? Like, what was the day that he showed you that he could rap, or you just caught him rapping by himself
ah
one day? What was
that
that?
story. Nah, it's crazy because look, it didn't start with just him. Like, I got a gang of kids, bro. I got 8 kids and all, bro.
Okay.
So I was like 5 of them used to rap, or 5 of them was into music. So let me see if I can rap. Make a long story short. Um, my son Hassan, he the oldest. He used to he wanted to he played around. He was a sportsman. He played sports heavy, but he wanted to rap, and I'm like, nah, because I was doing it already. I'm like, dog, this ain't for you, bro. I don't really. The entertainment business is different, bro, and I don't need that for you. And mind you, I think Hassan probably like 7 or 8, man, at this time, 8 or 9 maybe. And he like, Pops, I'm telling you, I'm good. I'm like, whatever, bro. So why this little dude, bro, pop up out of nowhere, bro, like a couple days later with a whole verse. And I'm like, damn, like some shit he wrote himself. And I, mind you, it wasn't like the most awesomest shit. Please don't get me wrong. But the
Yeah.
fact he could structure it, fam, without me saying this is how you structure the bars. Like he hit the bars exactly how he should, and I was just like, damn. And it kind of struck a nerve, but I didn't act on it. So after a while, bro, like my ex-wife, she was like, God told her, bro, I promise you, told her
Hmm.
that we need to invest in the kids as far as with music because they want to do it. I'm like, she's like, I'm telling you, he said we need to invest in the kids with his music. And I really like okay, because I'm super, my faith is crazy, right? So I'm like, okay. And when they showed me that they really wanted to do it, fam, I said we got to go to Atlanta where JD at, because JD know how to work with the kids. And I say, what I can do personally is get them
Hmm.
prepared to do what they need to do, and somebody like JD could take them to the next level. You know what I'm saying? But I know I can get them
Yeah.
there. I can, you know what I mean? So we left. Left. I was standing in Grand Rapids. We left. Went straight to Georgia with nothing. You know what I mean? Couple dollars, bro.
Yeah.
Went to Georgia, and we just started working, bro. And like Jalil was like, what? Let me see. Jalil was like 5, bro. Like 5 years old. Him and Jay Lee, Sire, the one that was on TV, them two was the babies of the group.
Okay.
And they used to just watch me doing what I'm doing, bro, all the time. I'd be in the booth and they would sneak off in the back of the booth and they just be sitting back like this, curled up, watching me, bro, mimicking my moves and whatnot, fam. So what I started doing was actually just teaching them about the business and the fundamentals of how to rap. They couldn't pick up a microphone, couldn't touch a microphone, fam. They had to learn the culture. So they had to know from Africa Bambaataa all the way to where they was at that time was like T.I., Uzi Vert type shit. 21 them was just coming out. But they had to learn this at the young age. If they couldn't learn none of this, bro, they could not touch the mic. They were so eager, bro. All of them were so eager that they really was studying whatever I was throwing at them, bro. And that's what got them into actually, doing what they doing. When they got serious is when we got to Georgia, it was an industry for kids. Kids was really doing that shit better than the adults, bro. I'm talking
Yeah.
about like crazy, bro, getting busy like Lotto, King Roscoe, J Plus, TV, like all these little they was bananas, bro, and they was young kids. So like I really had to teach them to perform, how to really, and they learned this shit, bro. I'm talking about they went to Georgia and they was different, like you said, how they style is.
Yeah.
No, nobody in Georgia rapped like them. Nobody in Georgia rapped like them. So when they heard that, people were like, "What the fuck?" You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
whoa, hell no, this is crazy, bro. And like I say, they was little, but they could spit. Like like I said, you could check out their old shit. I got everything documented. You know what I mean? So they was out there wrecking shit, bro, and they try to blackball them, like really blackball my child. It was 4 of my boys and my daughter. They try to blackball them though, fam. Straight up.
It's
And they
crazy.
persevered, bro. They fought through all of that shit, bro. So Jalil, he's one of the last of them that continued to do it. Him and Sire, the only two that continued to do it. And he just wanted to come to Saginaw and come to his roots. Like he from here. He just, he moved to Georgia when he was like 5 years old. You know what I mean? He came back here. I think what he was like 16 when he got back. So he wanted to come home and build with people from where he was from. He been everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted to build here, and that's why he goes so hard, bro. Like he a student, fam. He a student of the game, bro. Like he understand old hip hop, new hip hop, his era, my era. You know what I mean? Like he fucking vicious, dude. I ain't gonna even lie, man. Like I told people when they was 10 and 12, like by the time they was 19 and 20, they was gonna be some of the coldest to do it, bro. I still stand on that. Them Messiah, the nicest rap dudes, pure rappers. They can rap about anything, and there's no cap shit. They can rap storyline shit, straight boom bap shit, fucking trap shit if they wanted to, inspirational shit. Like, they super nice, bro. Dead ass. And they make the only people I've trained. I trained a few people from the SAG too. That's dumb nice out here. Salute to them. But
Yeah,
yeah, man.
I just love that, man, and because you could just really tell nowadays people not respecting the culture, they're not respecting the craft, they don't really know their history, their timelines all skipped up. But if anything, I just always just enjoy just hearing people who are confident in their own way and be able to tell a story and
Mm-hmm.
actually metaphorically speaking, just know that they the shit. And when I heard him, I was like, man, I have never heard nobody like this. Like, and I was just really messaging him. It just was like, bro, like you great, man. I am a fan and this and that, and just was telling him what I wanted to do. Cause that's what I do with these mixtapes, man. I'm on my 6-1 now, and just
Nice.
thank you, man. It
That's
wasn't
what's up.
easy. It ain't easy, man. Just man, I mean, amazed just about just everything that I've done. Like in 3.5 years, man, it don't even really seem like I really feel like I've been here around for like 10 years, but I haven't. And but it's just the fact that I'm able to really show us and other people all across the country that we're gifted. We're talented people, man. All of us ain't out here just being destructive, man. We all just like a family,
No,
you know, and that's really what we is. You know, we all are one big happy family, and some of us, you know, don't like each other, but hey,
little
everybody,
dysfunctional.
yeah, dysfunctional and narcissistic, but we still a family, and I love everybody. You know,
Damn right.
I'm just not willing to compromise my contribution because we all
Yeah, man.
have paid a contribution to the city and to the culture, to the way of life by being storytellers, by being the reporters, and just allowing our gift and our talents to inspire the next, man. Because so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this or what time that I have, but while I'm still got it, I'm still going to be able to impact and inspire others. And hopefully the person that's coming up behind me do it greater than me, but also be like, hey, you know, just like I'm telling you today is that, you know, thank you for what you've done and stuff like that. But I'm going to make sure that I pick up the torch and carry it, you know, because this shit will really stress you out. This shit would depress you. This shit would discourage you. And I just telling everybody just to make sure that you stay strong, you stay
Yeah,
positive, you stay motivated, and understand that everything comes with the territory. What you're going through, whatever your dream is, it all comes with the
definitely.
territory. But hey, they don't hate or they don't gatekeep trash, okay? It's
Real
for
right.
any and everybody, you know, and but it's just great, man. And so, can you tell us about the pop shop thing?
Oh,
Can you
okay.
tell us about that?
Pop shots, man. Originally, what's funny is I invented pop shots probably like probably 8 years ago, right? But I never got the platform to take off like I wanted to. I started like how I did again here with my sons, and I couldn't really get it to pop off. But once we got it here in the SAG, me and Ja did one. I think the first one we did was it was like red leather freestyle, and it was we just did it on a humbug. We just walking up the street, and I got the selfie joint, and we shot it. And then I look back at the shit like, yo, this is crazy. Let me do something to it. So I kind of edited it a little bit, And I was like, yo, this is what we gonna do from now on. We like it's like a running gun video. Like running gun videos is super popular, but this is a video of you like face to face. It ain't no, you know what I mean? No, where the scenes change, but you still in your face. You never out of the person's face. You know what I mean? So this it's like right at you. That's what make the pop shots pop out because it's like they're right in your face. And I was like, yo, this would be a dope platform for somebody that got like a hot song. And what we do is make like a reel though. We take
Hmm.
one verse and they hook and boom. That's the pop shot. If you want to hear the whole song, go check the joint out on the, whatever platforms that it's out on. But we give you a taste of it right in your face. And I think they do well, man. I mean, like I say, I experimented with Ja, and it was dope to experiment with him because we have a chemistry already. And I think we stretched it out with Solo. Me and Solo did one that was super smooth. He wanted to do some smooth shit. I wanted to do some old hype shit. You know what I mean? But he wanted to be smooth, and it was cool to actually do some smooth shit. And even I even brought a couple out myself just to try it out. You know what I mean? Just to see how it work out. And like I say, they really been doing well, man. And a lot of people been reaching out to do them. So you're gonna see a lot of pop shots from a lot of different artists, man. So it's just another platform that I wanted to use to showcase the artists from where I'm from, man. And I had to use myself and my son to kind of jumpstart it. You know what I mean? But it's definitely a platform dedicated to the city and those that's coming up, man. But it's right in your face, bro. That's the definition of it. And it's shot by I'm Pops, bro. You know my kids call me Pops. I don't fuck with the unk shit. I tell you, if you call me unk, I'd be like, look, just call me Pops, cuz I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Pops, you know what I mean? So
Right.
it's shot by Pops. It's a pop shot, selfie style, right in your face all day. You get nothing but bars. And we make sure we put the lyrics down there so you can see what they saying. Some people try to, act like they can't hear. So, or you might be listening too fucking slow. So we make sure we put it there so you can read it while it's being said. And it's a pretty smooth platform, man. I'm pretty proud of it right now.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. Because one thing about this camera, a lot of people are afraid of this camera. And man, because I tell you, like I would say like the first 6 episodes, man, I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew that this was going to work.
Right.
I didn't have no type of vision, no type of direction. But I was just like, let me just try this out and stuff like that. And everybody was just like, yeah, you suck right now, but you would get it. And I was like, damn, what kind of shit is that? And when I get it now, because I'm such a natural. And I tell everybody who decides to record themselves and stuff, like,
Right, right.
you have to be very, very brave to sit or to stand and looking into the camera because so you can't wear that mask. You gotta take that mask off,
That's
and
a
that's how
fact.
you go be able to be successful with whatever you do. And I just really just enjoy just that you give a whole lot of people opportunities just to come and sit on your couch and out of the interviews that you've done, can you tell us the most memorable one you did before?
You talk out of the new versions right now or the
Just,
old shit?
whatever, like whatever you want to discuss.
Okay, so I'll give you two.
Okay.
Um, so real quick, W989 Radio started in like 2011. We
Mm-hmm.
started, and it was just an online radio show on Blog Talk Radio was the platform, and we used to do this every day. It was different segments. One of my favorite shows from that actual era was I had a actual freestyle show. It was crazy. Young Styles, his name is he's got tag. What is it? Tag Designs right
Yeah.
now. Shout out to my man.
Quay.
Yeah,
Yeah, Quay. Yeah.
shout out to my family, bro. Like Young Styles was the king of swag back in the day. You feel me? The rapper,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I think this was my the second show I did, and I asked for Cass to come in and freestyle, and Brody came on there, and this how I played him. I didn't try to, bro. It was so funny. He was like, "Yeah, this the king of swag." I'm like, "The king of swag," and at the time, OJ the king of sag, bro. So I'm like, "Oh, this OJ?" He like, nah, man, nah, man. This young Styles the king of swag. I said, oh shit. So look, I think he was so hot that I called him that when he spit, bro, you could feel the anger coming, but he killed it though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He killed that shit. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, okay, so then my homeboy D Valentine called in and he spit and he was nice. And I didn't even know him. Like I knew Styles, but I didn't know D Valentine at the time. He was from Central
Okay.
Michigan. And he called in and spit. Then a few more people called in, and it was just the energy, man, the energy of that people actually called, because you had to call on the phone. You couldn't do it
Yeah.
like this yet. You could have to call on the phone. I figured this out though. I could tell you about that another time though. But yeah,
Okay.
because so for so many people to call on the phone to my joint and to watch my lines light up, because it'll show everybody phone number on the screen. And man, I had like 30 people on that screen, and that was a lot for me. Like, this is my second time doing it. And I'm like, whoa, this is overwhelming, bro, to know that this many people listening and calling in to rap on my joint, bro. So that was crazy, man. Like, that was like beautiful, man, for me. Like, I can't even fucking lie, dog. Like, wow, bro. I was that man in tears, bro, because I didn't know that many people would listen to me. So to be able to build on that more and more, it gave me a lot of confidence, which I know you know something about. To be able
Yes,
to build
sir.
on that more and more gave me confidence to continue to move on. You know what I mean? So fast forward to now, just recently we started the video show where we do the sit on the couch thing.
Mm-hmm.
And right now it's hard to say the favorite or the most memorable one. It's one coming up though tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow with Swerve OG. Swerve OG is a real interesting dude, man. Like, he a young cat. You know what I'm saying? He trying to, go from a negative to a positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's really trying to push in a positive way, and it's dope to see him have so many avenues to to entertain. He does like little skits. He's an MC and he sings at the same time. Like, he's a real clever dude, man. He got a lot of he interesting as hell. So I can't wait till people see that one. On the one with my son, actually being able to interview my son, or not even interview, just convo with him like I would convo any other time that the people could see. You know what I mean? Just to be able to for us to talk, and like an adult now. He's been a kid being trained his whole life, so now he's 19. I can sit down and, sorry people, but this is my kid. I can sit down and pass him the chronic, and we can talk. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up about what's going on. So that was super fucking dope to sit down with my son and really chop it up to the people, and you get a chance to see us build and you learn a little bit about him, man. That was dope as fuck.
That's dope, man. I've been working on getting my mom on the show because
Nice.
she knows suspicious and stuff like that. She was like, "Why you wanna interview me and stuff?" And I just had told her because I know that everybody don't ever want to think about losing their mother and stuff like that. But to me, I want to have her voice. I want to have her face. I just told her, like, I don't want what you got. I want just the stuff that isn't the essential like people look for.
Mm.
Because be honest, everybody be sad for a little while, then they always look at, okay, what can I get, or what this person got that I can hurry up and possess. And to me, it would make her transition a lot easier for me, knowing that I got something that would stay forever. And I
Mm-hmm.
told her about that, and she was kind of quiet. I was like, she was so quiet. I thought she hung up the phone. I'm like, Mama, you hung up on me? She's like, no, that was that was a great explanation. Yeah, so we really working on that, and my niece, who pretty much like my little girl, who's also like about to be 18 this year. She
Mm-hmm.
about to come on the show, and I just want to be able to just bring people that I love, people that I grew up, and people that just mean a lot to me, because we really don't take the time out to really have conversations anymore with our parents, with our kids, with friends nowadays. Because nowadays it's just, I just think things are really be based on superficial conversations, and sometimes you need to have a heart to heart, and having heart to hearts don't make you soft, don't make you a punk, don't make
Nah,
you a bitch ass nigga. It just makes you human, it makes you vibrant, and I just can't wait for those two, because just to be able to talk to my cousins, my older cousins that I looked up to, that I thought I was so cool, the chick magnets and shit. So just to talk to them, and I talk to my mentor and stuff like that. So it's just, you never know what a person is going to grow up and become. That's why people got to be careful who they treat.
that's a
You
fact too.
you just never know.
That's
Cause
bad.
broke days, man, broke days was, people say, you know what I'm saying? They love to throw that, oh, you broke, and they be pocket watching. But I had such the blast when I was broke, bro. I had some moments. I had some great times because I was a free spirit. I had nothing to really worry about because I
Mm-hmm.
really wasn't thinking. Like, I ain't think that I would ever have should rent in my name or a bill in my name. I was just having a blast, just having fun, going to clubs, meeting people and stuff. Because back then it just was like none of that mattered, and people really accepted you. As long as
Mm-hmm.
if you was cool, that was it. But it's just nowadays, just everybody want to play the field, but everybody just ain't qualified, because I look at it as, you had to have gone through something in order to call yourself a goat, and call yourself a king, call yourself a queen. Shit, even a boss lady, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
Was
have been through something that had your back against the wall, and you came out of that just victorious. But that's just how I feel. That's just my analogy about things. But I just, really admire you and your son, because I remember I was just talking about my brother. It was his birthday, and I was
mm-hmm.
just telling people how sad I was, and he was just like, "Yeah, a lot of people don't understand how much that hurts, and I'm here for you." And I told him I was here for him too, whenever he needs to talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I've just realized everybody not your friend, and the older I get, the more I realize why Italians said associate a lot.
Yeah.
They never say friend, they say associate. My associate Tony, my associate Paulie. I get it now. And it's just one of those things that if you don't pick up on that, so it's gonna be over, man, because it's always the ones that's the closest to you that will pull the
Mm-hmm.
trigger. And I ain't worried about strangers. I'm worried about the people that tell me they love me.
Yeah, that's bad too. That's bad.
Always. And it's not about being paranoid, but it's just those movies. The Boys in the Hoods and the Juices, the State Property. They taught me the best lessons ever. Is to be careful who you trust.
Yeah, yeah. The movies ain't no hurt, ain't no hold up.
No, it's just Sure, it's just the whole dynamic, and I was grateful for my mom because she was just always telling me like you need to watch The Godfather. I'm like, man, I ain't watching that boring old ass movie. And she like, yeah, you need to watch that shit. And I will just go like weeks without watching it until she, which is always on me, like, you watched The Godfather yet? I'm like, no. And she was like, watch it. You gotta watch it. So one day I was able to just watch it on Apple TV. So I watched it
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, okay, mom, I get what she was coming from. I get what she was trying to tell me. And she was like, yeah, Silas is going. Don't ever tell nobody what you thinking. And I was like, damn, like, and I still learning, you know, I
Mm-hmm.
still, and I'll tell everyone, like, because apparently wise people can't make mistakes. Wise people or anybody who's considered intelligent doesn't fall short every once in a while. But if anything, I always learn from my mistakes. And I learn from other people's mistakes.
Definitely learn from other mistakes, other people's mistakes. Yeah, definitely. Shit, hey, that's the template. I've been a template many a time for motherfucker like, yo, do not do that shit right there, bro. Real, man. Like, well, I understand that shit 100%, man. For real, like, boy, you just don't know, man. Like, I've been through it a lot, B. You know what I mean? Good though, good, bad, and ugly though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still standing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And to still be able to inspire, dog, is like one of the best feelings in the world, dude. Like, people don't know. I don't care how motherfucker feel. Like, in real life, I don't have a problem with anybody. If you feel a certain way about me, I can't do nothing about how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Just know, I can tell you from myself, from my heart, from my mouth, yo, I, I live to inspire, period. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go up to you and tell you what you gotta do. I'm gonna just do what I do. You know what I mean? And if that shit is fly or if you see some motion coming from some shit like that, hey, and you know what I mean, you build from that. Salute, bro. You know what I mean? If you do want advice, yo, I'm here for it. You know what I mean? I don't know everything, but I know the right shit though. I can guarantee you that. And I can outsource, I can point you in the right direction though. I'm one of those. I'm not one of them motherfuckers that you see be wilding and shit and you be with the chest out gatekeeping type shit. Like, fuck no. I came from the era where niggas used to try to play us like that, and I had to fight my way through that shit out here. So
Mhm.
I'm lifting cats. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'm old, niggas. I am. You feel me? I'm old as a motherfucker, B. But please believe. Some of your people was doing this shit when I was doing it. And
Mhm.
they ain't doing this shit. I'm still out here. Nothing against them. I'm not saying nothing like that. Salute to whoever they might be. All I'm saying is I'm still here. That means what I was pushing was what I was pushing the whole time. And you know what I mean? Like I really do that. You know what I'm saying? So for real, man, I fuck with y'all, B. I ain't never on no fuck shit. When motherfuckers talking that shit, yeah, I talk shit. I talk shit because I believe in people. I believe in you. When I say, hey, y'all niggas need to start doing this, or motherfuckers ain't learning how to build instead of y'all yapping, y'all need to do this. I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm saying that because I believe in y'all. Be like dead ass. I watch. I'm from here. I'm from the soil. I started a lot of this shit. I stand on it. I started a lot of shit in this motherfucker with some other people. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So please believe, man. I only want to see us grow. They told me hip hop couldn't grow in SAG when I was real little. So I've been fighting for that shit since I was real little. They should have never said that to me because I want to see it happen. So look at me however you want, Joe. I'm telling you who I am right now on the motherfucking 1804 show, chapter 2. You hear me?
No doubt. No
take,
doubt.
take that for what you want to take it for.
Oh yeah, and what I hate is when like people be trying to give me advice about certain shit, and they don't got me, bro. Like, cause I'm gonna talk my shit, man, real quick, cause I just really need to let people know, like, I have spoken to some legends, right? No, nobody really have gotten so the actor that played Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. Like, I really broke the barrier. I told him about Saginaw. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime I talk to a big star or somebody that's somebody, they know where I'm from. I don't act like I'm from Detroit. I don't act like I'm from Flint. You know what I'm saying? I always breathe out Saginaw, no matter where I'm at, because so we represent. And I just always just been about just keeping it real, keeping it authentic. And there's so many people have called me like, "Hey, let's start this fake beef for some clout." I'm like,
Wow.
"Huh? Really?" And they're like, "Yeah, man, people get a kick out of that." Like, first of all, we have integrity over here. We don't have nonsense or foolery over here because shoot, I'm not gonna be responsible for what happens after that. Because first it's foolery, then it becomes serious, and somebody can get physically hurt. Because I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I really ain't trying to have my podcast tainted in any way.
Yeah, it was
Because
some
it's
bullshit, huh?
and it just be so crazy, bro. Like, and I lost potential girlfriends and relationships because they see me talking to different females and they see the female
Man,
laughing and enjoying herself. Like, oh, y'all fucking us on you fucking that bitch. And so I'm like, no, like damn, But I just got to the point of my show. I don't have to explain myself to nobody
hey,
because I have been solidified, into stone, just like you have. And that's why, I will always have the utmost respect for you because you are the OG, you are the pioneer, man. And, just like LL, see MC Shan and Grandmaster Flash and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, we have to make sure that we pay, we make sure that we respect the ones that paved the way. And I'm not saying that I have paved the way for anybody, but people have told me like, man, because of you, like you made me realize that I could do my podcast or I could do like a song because shoot, I want a rapper, but I got a rap song out and no dislikes on YouTube. So I feel like I did something right, and I ain't gonna reveal it because people gonna be all checking for it and do that hating shit. Like, okay, you got a dislike now, motherfucker. But I did everything that I set out to do. You know what I'm saying? Like every best friend that I had switched up on me, did a complete 180 on me, bro. A lot of people left me for dead. They got mad because I resurrected. That I didn't stay in that grave plot that they dug up for me.
you kept pushing.
And the funniest part, everybody's still doing the same shit, and they watching me. You know what I'm saying? They're watching to see how this will play out. But I'm gonna have a good ass happy ending because of the fact that I'm in charge of my destiny.
Yes, sir.
Just like everybody else, but everybody isn't going to have a future. We all have a past, and y'all people gonna always talk shit about what you used to be. Yes, I always tell people when they come and ask me questions about what they heard from me and shit or heard about me. I'm like, yeah, that's true, but shit, that was 3-4 years ago. That shit irrelevant. Yeah, I was this so-called fuck nigga or whatever like that, but people change. People grow up, you know what I'm saying?
They're right.
But
Damn right, Brody.
one thing people can't say about me is that I'm not on my shit. That I ain't no lazy ass nigga, cause I ain't no lazy ass nigga.
See, there you go, fam. For real,
So yeah,
straight up.
but yeah, I just really just can't wait to come on your show, man, because
Yeah,
I know I'm
yeah,
gonna do numbers. I know I'm gonna hype that shit up too, and
yeah,
but
yeah.
also just really be very honest, because I just want to open that, just give just bless your show with some, because I'm not saying that people don't do authenticity or nothing like that, but I want to just really just talk about some real personal
No
deep
doubt,
shit, and
no doubt.
you just want to just be part of the movement as well, because I really
You is a
enjoyed
part of
this
the
though.
movement. You a big part of the movement, bro. Like a huge part of it, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, like J Jack was like, you know what I mean? He still, but like when J Jack was
Hmm.
here, J Jack was pushing that magazine, bro. That was like he was pushing the shit out the hype at the time before it was thought, man.
Hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? So like, and that was inspirational too. Like, you know, like I say, cats like me doing pods and shit like that. All of that shit was going on. So like you carrying that shit, like I say, man, you a huge part of the scene, fam. Don't please don't never look at it like you ain't, fam. You are the movement, bro. We all in, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta start linking better than we do. And likewise, like we doing right now, we doing it, fam. We building. So everything come together, like you said at the start of the show. You know what I mean? Everything come together, bro. Without you being able, without you doing this right now, and me doing what I'm doing, we could not be linking up on what we doing, bro. And like I say, you huge for the city, bro. You don't just put cats in the city on, you put the city on with people outside of the city, bro. So you putting on, bro. You doing exactly what you want to do and what you need to do for us, bro. Big salute, bro. Don't never think no different, fam. Real
Oh
shit.
no, nothing. Oh, never, man. After what you just told me, I just needed that confirmation,
No
because
doubt.
it should be funny, because at times I don't really be knowing who watch me. So when I have like doctors and nurses come to my job, they'd be so shocked, because they was like, "Man, I thought you was quiet. I had no idea you was so knowledgeable." I'm like, "I'm not quiet. I just be selective who I talk to, but no, I just really sit back and observe. But I'm never quiet. I just always sit back and just really be paying attention to everything." So they just had told me, like, because one of the doctors who I'll be talking to, he's from Nigeria.
Nice.
When he was checking out the history and stuff, and what I was talking about, he said that, man, I had no idea y'all went through all of that stuff just with Jim Crow and the lynchings and Reconstruction. And I'm like, yeah, like we don't just be out here just complaining, and we actually been through some real shit, some shit that really ostracized us, and because a lot of us don't even know who we are, as a people, don't know where our ancestors from and nothing like that, but everybody else can really tell you where their family came from when they got off the boat. But us, nah, you know what I'm saying? We have to spend just all this money on getting
Find out,
blood
huh?
work. Yeah,
Man. Yeah.
and kind of find out, you know what I'm saying? That was crazy, because that was a whole scam, you know what I'm saying? Just to make us believe that we was from somewhere else when we was been here this whole time. And
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak for everybody, but my family, we've been here thousands of years, my family. But I learned just by a simple accent for, like, my aunties, my uncles, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them didn't know, but my one aunt knew, and my cousin, he really dug further to like the 1700s about where we came from, and it just really changed our whole mindset because we always been taught that we weren't shit, we weren't gonna never be nothing,
Man.
and come to find out, we come from greatness because a lot of us that come from slavery, a lot of us weren't slaves,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because the whole school system and really portrayed this image that we was like in shackles, that we was getting beat, we was being all this other stuff, but it wasn't even true. A lot of that was just propaganda,
Right.
and I be trying to explain that to people because so many of us went to the grave on a lie, and I just want to just bring that to the forefront, how black is beautiful, but also just that we're the true inhabitants of this land. And once we figure that out, we can destroy that curse, the generational one, and the curse that they say that been around for over thousands of years. You know, the curse from Deuteronomy, but that's been out, and I just think that that's really has been uplifted because we're in the age of information now, and
Mm-hmm.
we can find practically anything we want to know. So that's why I think about the so-called curse was being lifted because we are able to find out who we are and where we come from and stuff like that, and just how things were played out. Because man, it's a billion or $1 trillion in black ignorance, man. Keeping us dumb. It's a money maker to keep us
Man.
just at the bottom of the totem pole, and it's an election. You know, I'm only gonna be brief on that because I don't want them to cancel me. But you notice how the agents ain't worried about that. The shit, the Italians ain't worried about that. Everybody with their own communities ain't tripping about
Mm-hmm.
who wins, cause they still gonna get money. They still gonna have their businesses. They not gonna be affected, but they need us, and that don't really like cut on the light bulb in people's head and realize how much important that we are.
Man.
And it's just a damn shame because Malcolm X told us the game. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X been dead for 60 years. And he gave us the game. You know, he gave us the blueprint about how things is wired and how they structure and how they rig things, bro. And it's just really sad. Just he was thinking about us. He was thinking about people like you and me
Mm-hmm.
for our existence. And the thanks that we give him is we just participate in this so-called gender war. We hate each other. We're quick to kill each other. And it's just really crazy because many of our people fall back and they're not really given no type of acknowledgement in these history books, man. And that's what really made me do the history stuff because I wanted to talk about the people that's not mentioned
Mm-hmm.
and give them their just due. And I remember one night I was asleep. I don't know if I was dreaming, but a spirit had like approached me and they told me like, thank you for telling what happened to me. I really appreciated you for that because people don't know who I am, and I couldn't see a face, so I was like, who is this? And they just left. They just vanished. But we just need to all come together because if we all came together, but also realize that it's some bad apples that needs to go too. That's how
Yeah,
the
that's true.
That's how the Haitians won. Because before they took out the colonizers, they had to take out the ones who was going to tell about the revolt first. That's how they were successful. And everybody isn't going to make it. If we're going to have like a race war, because race is all a mindset. Because there's no black people, there's no white people, there's no Mexicans. Because those labels was created. You know what I'm saying? Because what were we before they gave us that? What was we before? And
Mm-hmm.
we need to really start dissecting the foolishness because we allow them to call us anything that they want. And we just so disrespectful to our ancestors. And I don't know if you've seen it, but that shit really be pissing me off when they be like, oh, we ain't our ancestors. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck did you say? Like, hell no, we not. Because, man, our ancestors, man, was some bandits, man. They weren't taking that bullshit, bro. Like, it was
Well,
so many uprisings. And the Gullah Wars, I'm going to do a show about that. I don't know if they're going to allow me to put it on YouTube, but I want to do it. I want to talk about that and just really describe that war was 300 years. But we weren't taking that bullshit. Like a lot of us wasn't. But you got those ones even today, because they make it snitching cool. But snitching got a whole lot of people killed, a whole lot of all black towns destroyed because of that snitching shit, which needs to be eradicated nowadays. We need to get put into the forefront, just shamed again. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing good came from snitching on any of us. Like, because I'd rather take my punishment. I'll never rat on nobody. Like, but it's just everybody just ain't as noble.
yeah, that's a fact.
But I just would rather we really just need to start having some class again, having some integrity, some courage, some backbone. Because nowadays it's just when a person got a few dollars, driving a nice car, having a good job, followers and stuff like that, like their deeds go unpunished. Like that person is he's a G or he's a legend or he's this and that, but he don't stand for nothing. Like he don't even talk about the community. Like he ain't talking about doing something for the youth. Cause I really wanted to do something for the youth, bro. Like I really was just going to people, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. I really was trying to do like a fundraiser where we could send 3 high school seniors to college, give them on some scholarships. And I was going to talk to like the rappers around here. Like we could do like a concert and we can all just like, do that, you know what I'm saying? Have food, have guest speakers and stuff like that. Cause my homeboy Wavy Jones, you know what I'm saying, the dude that played Biggie Smalls, he said he was gonna bring his people here.
Okay.
All I had to do was organize it, and everybody was just like, that sounds good, but everything's about timing. I'm like, timing? Like I don't got that much. I don't know how much time I got on Earth. What the hell you talking about timing? Like you see there, like y'all only they only do that shit for the popular people, but I don't know, man. It's just that everybody just feel like that everybody just has a hidden agenda. I don't, because if anything, I always been clear about what I wanted to do, what I stood for, and I always stand for just justice. And don't ignore injustice because I hate anybody that's being oppressed. And nowadays, it's just cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy what happened to that sisters Sonia and Maxie. You know what I'm saying? And how those cops is able to go home just getting paid while they suspended or being investigated. But let me step on a nigga's shoe or let me be smashing his baby mama. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I am toast, nigga. I'm on a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? But you got people like that that's killing our women and killing our kids, killing our men. Like they get to go home. So where's that energy? You know what I'm saying? Where's that outrage? Like you shouldn't want to kill me because I'm striving to be the best that I can be. You know, I'm out here trying not to be a statistic because it's so hard. It really is. I see every time we walk outside our house, man, you either see a kid that's young, that's on his way to destruction, and on the other side, you see an old man who just was tired. You know what I'm saying? Like those people that be at the liquor stores and stuff like that, back and forth, on zombie out. That person has a story. That person he had a life. He had dreams. He had goals, aspirations, but he got tired. It got too much. And I'm afraid of that, bro. I'm afraid of just having that moment that I snap and I will never get out of that. I'm afraid of that. So a nigga like that or that female like that, bro, that's inspiration. That's motivation to me. Like, no, I can't get like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ride this shit till the wheels fall off, man. This life shit. So, but I ain't mean to go on a tangent. But yeah, I just have to say that was in my spirit.
Hey, hell yeah, man. Shit. It's only right. Shit, it's only right, man. Yo, that's for real. Wow.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I just been thinking about a lot of stuff, bro. Because when you quiet, you listen. You listen more, and I think people ain't listening. They hearing, but they're not listening.
Yeah, man.
And I just think that when you listen, you ahead, and you see things, you feel things, and I just always go with my gut instincts and just make sure that I ain't gonna get caught up in whatever traps because I just make sure that I'm mindful that everybody isn't proud of me. People plotting, people seeing the success, they paying attention and stuff. So I just always just keep in mind to just be cautious, but also just be fearless because I want to be an old man too. So I'm starting to get a little gray on my beard, man. So I'm a little like, wait a minute, like, because at first I was just like plucking them out, and everybody was like, "What are you doing? You earned that." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right, I did."
Hey, straight up. Hell yeah, boy. The old motherfuckers used to say, man, you got to get there. So I see what they mean now, bro. So I respect it. Shit, I respect it.
Yeah, it's just the armor, you know what I'm saying? Just the warriorship of just was able to make the best out of everything, man. And I can't wait to get to your age, bro. I know that's like another 14 years.
Nice.
But
Nice.
but compared to where I was 14 years ago when I got on the airplane, went to Job Corps, I'm a totally different person compared to what I am now. Because the person back then didn't see what he was going to do or didn't know what his legacy was. But
Mm-hmm.
now this person, he's self-sufficient, he's brave, he's adequate, and just a, you know what I'm saying, a boss. And I enjoy this boss shit, bro. No matter how tough and how hard the shit is, like everybody can't bear that
Yeah,
responsibility. And,
yeah, that's a
and,
fact.
and just the fact, like, you know what I'm saying, the intro that you did for me and stuff, everybody sees that shit now. And everybody was like, man, who did that? And I was like, oh, that's my homeboy, man.
What's
He hooked
up?
me up, you know what I'm saying? Just because he really wanted me to win.
That's
And
right. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm glad you said that. That's the truth. That's a fact, my nigga, flat out. That's
yeah,
a
because
fact, man.
Cause you know what I'm saying, we hear that shit all the time. Man, I want you to win, nigga. Show me. Actions speak louder than words.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? I don't want to. I'm tired of that. That shit sound like a song that's been on repeat 15 times in a
Mhm.
row. I'm gonna get tired of that shit like 8 times. I hear it. You know, depending. But it's just I hear that so much, and I get tired of that. It's just like, okay, I feel like I pull the string out your back and then watch the string go, and you say that. Like, I'm so sick of that. Like, we need to really display that because I
Yeah,
had, I had helped people so much just by promoting their businesses and putting their music on my mixtapes and making sure that I should share the YouTube channels
hmm,
so they can get more subscribers and stuff like that. But it's just everybody hasn't reciprocated, and that's cool. You know, it's that's not your thing, but you just gotta show people that you want them to succeed. Because
definitely,
anytime,
definitely.
anytime, like when you're doing something that only you see and everybody else don't see, because our platforms could be like $1 million worth of game. It can be like Club Shay Shay if
Damn right.
everybody um lend their support. Because there's a
Yeah.
lot of people in Saginaw. I don't know why people make it seem like we like one of those towns that have population 66 on it or something. But there's a lot of people here,
Hell
and
yeah.
just with the
We got
whole,
some characters.
yeah, of course. So it's just when um I would say, shoot, I can have like 10,000 and you can have 10,000 subscribers or 10,000 followers or this and that a piece. You know what I'm saying? If everybody was willing to lend their support.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just when you have knowledge of yourself and when you speak the the truth, yeah, it's gonna be harder.
Yeah.
But I cherish this because I ain't selling out, and I damn sure ain't bending over. Everybody ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna bend over. They gonna be like, "Oh, record deal? What? What? two
Man,
million dollars? What?" They'll spread them cheeks or open
man.
that mouth, man.
Open that damn mouth. That's what they
Hell
gonna do.
no.
Open that mouth, baby.
Hell no.
For
Well,
real, bro. That's a fact. That's man, listen, that's a super fact. Motherfuckers gotta that's what you definitely gotta watch for, because you gonna open that mouth and you still ain't gonna get what you want. That's
hmm
the thing, bro. So like I'm that's another reason like I try to stick around too to give people that game, because you know everybody want to make it, dog. Like I understand, like I tell people, I was you, so I understand that hunger to get there. I know exactly what that shit feel like, bro. So, but I know exactly what it feel like when it's when a motherfucker knocking you down too. When you right there, motherfucker keep knocking you down. It take a it was a lot to get to even break the little breaks that I made. You feel me? So I understand. So when I'm trying to give a motherfucker advice in like a path, it's like it's not to derail you or to talk some shit to you or say I'm better. It's to really give you some game. I bumped my head already. Like I'm telling you, like this, that ain't the move.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a better move. And even if you don't want to take the advice, just pay attention to it. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, just pay attention to what a motherfucker's saying. Like everybody ain't trying to see you fail. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But now, but at the same time, people done been hurt. You know, everybody. You know, a lot of people done probably sold artists a dream and different shit, fam, and they fail for shit. So it's hard to trust people, man. And I understand, man. But like, you just gotta do your due diligence. You gotta be smart about how you do what you do. You gotta really learn the fucking business, please. Like, I can't stress that enough. Learn the fundamentals of business. It doesn't have to be just the music business. Learn the music business for sure, but
Yeah.
learn the model of business. Learn the business model. You can't do anything business wise without a business model. You have to have a model, a plan of attack or plan of action. Make a plan of action. Learn these fundamentals and these terms. And like I said, that'll help you out a lot better when you're trying to be a brand. A lot of us do this by ourselves because we don't have the resources. Again, I was an artist like y'all,
Mm-hmm.
so we don't have those resources to go pay for studio time and shit. So you get a fucking job, dog. You know what I mean? Or something like I say, cats hustle. If you grinding and you grinding to pay for your shit, hey, salute. I'm not going to say you wrong or not. You know what I'm saying? Just watch your ass. With work, work and invest in yourself. This is
Yeah.
how you're gonna get it. You have to work. Everything is a grind. So that when they say outwork everybody, they don't mean write the best raps or wake up in the morning and write raps or wake up in the morning and read and no. That means if you gotta go to a 9 to 5 to earn some money to pay for studio time, take your ass to work and save that money to pay for your studio time. If you gotta pay for your attire, for your what you wearing in these shows, go to work. You have to fund yourself, invest in you. Nobody's gonna fucking invest in you better than you. People will invest in you, but you can take the L's because you invested your money into yourself. So if you fall, that's on you. You don't owe anybody. You owe yourself. Learn to double down on your own self, man. That's like the biggest thing to do in anything what you're doing, man. Learn the business. Don't get into anything if you don't know what the fuck you doing. It's just you can be a cold ass rapper, singer, influencer, whatever. You can be the best, but if you don't know how to maneuver that shit, like you just a cold motherfucker,
So that's
a cold
bro.
broke motherfucker. You know what I mean? But you can inspire a lot of other motherfuckers, though. You feel me? I've been that nigga too. Shit, broke as hell, but inspiring a gang of other niggas. Be like, shit,
Hey,
man, yo.
you is speaking some gems right now. You know, I got a crazy story for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I almost faced eviction twice because I believed in myself so much. You know what I'm saying? While people want to act like shit was handed to me, but I funded everything. You know what I'm saying? Despite my first piece of equipment, my best friend did it for me because we would just always talk about this. We was all just he was just always was telling me about, man, you just always wanted to do this, man, and I'm gonna make sure that you do it. I'm gonna put you in position like what you need. So he bought my ring light, he bought my headphones, he bought my mic, he bought my laptop and stuff like that. So that had went out. So I had to shoot. I took out 2 credit cards and stuff like that. Bought my new equipment and everything. My laptop that I got now was donated to me. Shout out to my homeboy Dre Day. That's my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? He had gave me a good deal because he said I wanted to help you and stuff like that. Because I see you doing your thing, I see you helping yourself. So I just always just inform people that you could just start your shit and people will come along the way, but it ain't gonna happen all the time.
Right,
But people
right.
help those who helping themselves
There you
as
go.
well.
There you
And
go. There you
and,
go.
and then also just with my my last Exodus mixtape, man, I had an empty refrigerator for 2 months buying the promotion no video
Uh,
and the cover, the mixtape cover. But it was worth it. I do that type of shit all the time because people were like, damn, you ain't got shit in here to eat. And like, hey, that's the life of an entrepreneur. Like, I can eat at work. You know
man,
what I'm saying? I cook in the
see,
cafeteria. So, but, but yeah, it's just you gotta invest in
got
yourself, man.
to,
And
got to,
when you don't, people will control your ideas. People will take advantage of your thought process.
all,
So you gotta make
all that.
sure that you know what I'm saying? Because shit, money talks, bullshit walk. So
Uh,
you gotta know these type of things. Don't just be out here expecting everybody to give you something. Because shit, I prefer it. Because ain't no better feeling knowing that you did it by yourself. You bought it with your own money, and shit, nobody can use that against you later.
nope. Nobody can use that against you later. And you can employ who you want.
Yes, sir.
That's the best thing. When you can employ the people that you want, man, that's a beautiful feeling. I can't wait to get back to that feeling. It's been a long time.
Oh
Hopefully
yeah.
we get back soon. But definitely, you know what I mean? Hey, I hate I gotta get out, bro. I got some shit to do at 9, bro. This is fire right now. I
Oh,
swear to God,
it's all
fucking
good,
fuck,
man.
bro. It's not really all I'm bad, bro, because I don't wanna get down, but I gotta get out. But before I leave,
Yeah.
oh yeah, my shit is going crazy. I got texts coming through. Can I open it? Oh yeah. Dang, I'm gonna take this with me. That's all I do. I like that.
It only seems
Yo,
like it's been almost 2 hours, man.
hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Listen, um, hey, if I can plug these couple joints though, y'all come and check my man Straight Joint out. Um, Made It Out Alive tour is just began. Well, it's beginning in a minute. So
Hmm.
y'all definitely please come check that joint out. Um, what else we got going on? Hey, I didn't even have to open it. But yeah, that's going down. Y'all know how White's Bar go down. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I really enjoy this, man. Like, we really need to just like sit down and have like a event. We do this shit like
Yeah,
face to face,
yeah.
man. I think a lot of people will get a kick out of that.
That'd be cool right there,
Oh,
bro. That'd be super cool.
oh yeah, sure. I've
Straight up.
already manifesting that, man, and because you got a reputation, I got a reputation, so that shit will be nice, man. That shit will get some numbers.
Hey, I'm with it. I'm with it, man. We got a lot going on, man. My man King Lane birthday party is going on 21st. Hey, it's a lot going on, man. Shit, this you got some joint. I just seen you post up some shit you got coming up too, man.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? What's that about? Tell me about that right quick before I get out.
Yeah, man, I got some interviews coming, man. I got some stuff that I'm doing. I'm about to do like a documentary with one of my homeboys from Chicago.
Okay.
We gonna do this Emmett Till documentary.
No shit, Emmett Till?
Yeah, we actually going to Money, Mississippi and everything.
Okay.
I don't know when, but I'm gonna keep y'all posted. But we just had like, it was like, man, let's do that shit, man. Shoot, we will do it for the culture and stuff like that. Do it for my
Yeah.
peoples, your peoples and stuff. But that's just really like the thing I want to do, man. Just go to these places and just really feel the energy, the essence of that. So I know it's gonna be tough. I know it's gonna be rough because we're going to like the Black Bayou where his mom spent the night at. Because it's a lot. Because I just think that the visuals will really give people just the understanding of
Okay.
what he saw and who he was. So we just gonna make sure that we do all that, go to the Tallahatchie and all this type of stuff. I don't know when we're gonna do it,
Woo.
but he said that like I'm going to keep you posted on that. But that's what I'm going to do. That's what I really excited for.
Okay. Yeah, that shit is fire right there. That's
Hell
fire.
yeah.
That's fire, man.
but
Hell yeah, man. Well, listen, keep pushing. Like I tell you all the time, bro, keep pushing, man. What you doing is good for the city, it's good for the world, it's good for our people, bro. You know what I mean? Your shit gonna expand the more that you allow it to. You know what I mean? You run the ship, so keep your ship running, fam, and just know you do got support. When you feel like you don't, think about those that do support you, bro. You know what I mean? We can't please everybody. You know what I'm saying? But we forget the people that we do please, trying to please everybody, man. So always remember the people, just know is you got support, and keep doing it for them. You feel what I'm saying? That's something we all forget. I'm a victim of it too. I done did it a lot, and I had to learn from that shit. So remember, you always got the support, bro. Don't never give up on this shit, cause we see you, bro. We fucking see you, dog, like dead ass. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So keep doing what you're doing, bro. Your flowers is there, family. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
For real. The black man, brother to brother, however you want to see it. You know what I mean? Like this from the heart, bro. You know what I mean? We on live. This is live. Any motherfucker who watching it can see it. I ain't talking no bullshit, bro. Keep doing what you doing, bro. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Everybody else that's out there rocking, y'all keep doing what the fuck y'all doing. We here, bro. We there. You know what I'm saying? All we gotta do is just keep rocking. We ain't gotta all get along. We just gotta get it on. You feel me? Long as we get into it, everything gonna come together, man. You know what I'm saying? Support is support, man. Don't cry about it. Everybody, it's out there, man.
thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And same here, always. Okay, I think bro left. But let's see. Okay, everybody. Thank y'all for watching. Had a great time. Shout out to Scheme, my homeboy, man. I really needed that. That's my dog right there. Make sure y'all hit him up at Pop Shop and everything like that. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel, the 1804 Show, Chapter 2. Make sure if you would like to leave a Cash App, $ the 1804 Show. And again, appreciate you all for watching. Shout out to him, shout out to his family, shout out to his loved ones, shout out to mine. All that. But I'm gonna close this out. Again, thank y'all for watching. Peace.